Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have.
Good day, this is Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onuado. The Kwara State government has started the disbursement of 2023/2024 bursary grants to 9,989 final year students of the Kwara State origin. The awardees were selected after a thorough screening of the 27,314 total entries received from across the 16 local government areas of the state across various tertiary institutions in the country. This was disclosed through a statement signed by Monserrat Amuda Kanike, the press secretary in the State Ministry of Tertiary Education. The statement further said that 100,000 scholarship awards for the year 2022-2023 academic session for law students is also being disbursed directly to 107 successful applicants of Kwara State origin as approved by the governor. And now a gang of hoodlums numbering about 30 have set ablaze the Neni Police Station as well as the headquarters of the Anaocha Local Government Area in Anambra State. Leadership gathered that the gangsters, who were said to be armed to the feet, stormed the area between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. early Thursday and perpetrated the havoc. The source said that the gangsters also whisked away some police operatives, including female police personnel at the police station. When contacted, the Anambra State Command's Public Relations Officer, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, stated that although the hoodlums attacked the police station with improvised explosive devices, IEDs, they, however, did not take away any arms and did not whisk away any police personnel. He stated that the hoodlums were successfully subdued by the superior firepower of the operatives who engaged them, thereby forcing them to flee. Moving on, editors of First News online newspaper Segun Olatunji has regained freedom after spending 12 days in custody. Gunmen in military uniform had invaded Olatunji's residence at Iyana Odo Abulegba area of Lagos State on March 15, 2024 and whisked him away. While the journalist's family did not receive any communication from the abductors, the management of the media platform linked the incident to a story published by First News. Concerns about his location continued until the International Press Institute (IPI) Nigeria said its check shows that the editor was in custody of the Defense Intelligence Agency (DIA). Hours after the IPI made the disclosure, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, told some editors that the military had confirmed that the editor was in their custody. Meanwhile, in a strongly worded statement on Wednesday, the IPI called on President Bola Tinubu to activate the powers of his office as Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces to direct the Chief of Defense Staff to produce Olatunji. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has disowned Wednesday's Labour Party National Convention in Nnewi, Anambra State. Chief Press Secretary disclosed this. The Chief Press Secretary to INEC Chairman Rotimi Oyekomi disclosed this during an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria in Abuja on Thursday. Oyekomi said that the conduct of the convention was not monitored by INEC, declining to state further why it was not monitored. The Labour Party had on Tuesday shifted the convention from Umuahia in Abia State to Nnewi, Anambra State. Julius Abure was re-elected as the party's national chairman for another term at the convention. Speaking on the venue change, the Labour Party national legal advisor Kehinde Edun told journalists that the party had duly informed INEC about the change in venue and date. Section 82, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act of 2022 states that political parties shall give INEC at least 21 days notice of convention, conference, or meetings. The Defense Headquarters has declared Professor Ekpepo Otel along with 7 persons wanted for allegedly killing 17 soldiers in Okwama community of Delta State. Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, stated this during the bi-weekly update on military operations across the country on Thursday. The soldiers, comprising 4 officers and 13 soldiers, buried Wednesday were killed on 14th March 2024 during a peace mission in the community. The persons declared wanted include Professor Ekpekpo Otter, Andowe Dennis Bakriwi, Okevuru Daniel Omotebo aka Amagbe, Akata Malawa David, Sinclair Oliki, Clement Ikoli Ogeneru Kebwe, Ruben Baru, and Igoli Ebi. In other news stories, a visiting U.S. Congresswoman has allayed fears over a potential redesignation of Nigeria as a country of concern over alleged religious intolerance, stating that there was a broad consensus against such a move. Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs was part of a U.S. congressional delegation that met with President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday in Abuja. According to a statement by presidential spokesman Ajurin Gilale, the delegation from the United States Congress was led by Senator Cory Booker, and she said both the U.S. House of Representatives and the White House administration were not inclined to place Nigeria back on the list of countries of particular concern regarding religious freedom violations. Her comment came after Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tugar, drew the delegation's attention to a resolution introduced in the U.S. House seeking that a designation for Africa's most populous nation. Responding swiftly, Congresswoman Jacobs affirmed the broad consensus in the U.S. House of Representatives and in the White House is not to place Nigeria back on the list of countries of concern. And now finally, in the news, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has debunked speculations making the rounds on social media of a downward adjustment in the pump price of premium motor spirit PMS, commonly known as petrol, and automotive gas oil AGO, also known as diesel. In a first statement signed by the NNPCL spokesman Olufemi Soneye on Wednesday, the National Oil Company said the reports about price adjustments were false and urged Nigerians to disregard them entirely. Well, on that note, we end the news here on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 08036886158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.